What's going on YouTube? 5.7L Hemi, and this is going to be a how-to video today. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove and replace an MDS solenoid on your 5.7 Hemi, whether you have a Chrysler 300, Charger, Magnum, or Challenger from years 2006 to 2010. My Charger is a 2006. So when replacing these MDS solenoids, I don't know if any of you guys have done it before, but this is pretty much my first go around at doing it. And what I've noticed is no matter what you do, every single time you remove one of these, they break. And when breaking, then you got to do like special or extra things to get them out. So I'm making this video to help you guys out on how to actually get these out yourself without, having to go to a mechanic shop and spend who knows how much money on paying somebody else to do it, when I'm going to show you guys how to do it on your own, and save yourself a few dollars. All right. So I've already removed the intake manifold. That'll be one of the steps in doing it. Actually, that's the second step in doing it. First step would be to disconnect your battery first. Second, remove your intake manifold. And if you guys want to see that video, go to the channel, check it out, because I got a video on how to replace or actually remove the intake manifold. All right, so once you remove your intake manifold, then you have your MDS solenoids right here. You got 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna be working on that back one back there closest to the firewall on the passenger side. So I'm gonna kind of zoom in on it, guys. All right. So first thing you want to do is unplug it from its electrical connector, and then unbolt it from the top of your engine valley there. So to unplug it, that red tab here, you just want to grab onto it and then pull back on it, and it's going to make a click. That's how you know it's disengaged. So I'm going to pull back on it. Excuse the background noise, I'm in my garage and cars are driving by. So anyway, grab onto it, pull back, it's going to click like that. Then you want to squeeze here, squeeze and pull, and it comes off just like that. And if you can, kind of move it back out of the way, just like that. Next thing you want to do is get this bolt out. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my impact and get that guy out of there. All right, got the bolt out. Next thing you want to do is just relocate the bolt somewhere else where it's out of the way for the time being. So I'm gonna just move it right there. It ain't going nowhere. It's out of the way. All right, so this is the fun part here, you guys, is getting this old one out. So as you can see, I'm giving it a pull. I'm doing everything I can, and it's not doing nothing. So, and with all the heat cycles and the age of your car and stuff like that, the condition of it is going to be a little different than the next guy. So what I'm going to do here is get my screwdriver and try to get under here and kind of pry on it some. See if I can get it to budge any. So I can get under it. Be careful with your wiring harness here. You don't want to pinch any wires. So be careful with what you're doing here, guys. And I'm just trying to get under it so I can see if I can remove it. All right. So I'm going to try to get it to pop out of there, you guys. Oh, it just broke. Now, I knew it was going to do that. I mean, there's no way that you can actually remove that without it breaking, just because of, like I say, the age of it, the heat cycles, and make the plastic brittle, make the part weak. And you know, at that point, they're pretty much ready to fail on you anyway. So what you want to do is just get this stuff out of your way here. I'm gonna put this to the side. All right. Now, I tried this before. The first time I done it, I took some vice grips thinking I could grab onto this and it'd come out, but that does nothing because it's actually part of the part. And all it does is it goes all the way down to the bottom of it, you know, the bottom of the solenoid, you know. So that was like a waste. All right, so the way you're gonna get that out is you're gonna take a screw and you're gonna drill down into it. And I prefer to drill down as close to the center of it as I can. So after you've taken a screw, and I use a wood screw, get your screw, your drill down into it. So what you're gonna do next is use your hammer, and it's just like pulling nails. So you want to grab onto it with the end of your hammer and either pull back on your hammer or push, and this thing will come right out. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that here. So give me a second here so I can put my phone down and get my drill into it. I can't do all that stuff one-handed. I wish I could, but you know, I'm human just like the rest of you guys. So give me a second here, guys. All right, you guys, so that's all you want to do right there is just drill down into it. And you don't even have to go all the way down, you know, just maybe half length of the screw, and go ahead and get your hammer and pull back on it. But what I'm gonna do first, and what I'd recommend doing, is taking your shop vac and vacuuming that stuff out of there. Because when you pull it out, you don't want those plastic shavings falling down inside of there. So that's what I'm about to do, is get my shop vac and vacuum that out, clean that out. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna go ahead and pull that out. All right, you guys, so after you've cleaned off the plastic shavings, what you want to do next is get your hammer, go ahead and get a grip on it. Let's see what's the best way here. All right, it's a little tight, you guys. Be careful not to pinch your harness right there. And all you're gonna do is just give your hammer a few good pulls, and that should just pop right out. Oh, see? Now that was pretty easy versus the last few times I had to replace these. It's kind of giving me, putting up a pretty good fight to come out, but that one came out pretty easy. And then, some of it broke off in it, guys. That wasn't supposed to happen, so let me get this out of the way and get the rest of it out. All right, you guys, since mine went ahead and broke down in there, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm still gonna get it out no matter what. But what I'm gonna do here is take my needle nose pliers and get a grip on it and just pull straight up from there. All right. And there is a magnet on the end of these. And it want to grab onto things as it's coming out of there. So I got it out. I'm gonna go ahead and put it to the side. And yeah, go ahead and clean some of that off, clean some of that oil off of there. And go ahead and put the new one in. That's pretty much what you want to do to take them out. like I say, that's the first time that ever happened to me. I've already changed the other 3, and last time I did it, when I drilled my screw down into the top of it, the whole thing came out at one time. So like I said, that's the first time that that's ever happened, breaking one off like that. But I wasn't really worried about it too much because the main thing was just getting that top part out. And of course I seen metal down in it, so knew I could grab onto it with my needle nose pliers and still get it to come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean some of this oil off of here, you guys. I'll be back. Alright, you guys, now that we have the old MDS solenoid out, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So go ahead and check out part 2 of the installation of the MDS solenoid in part 2 of this. Alright, you guys, y'all stay tuned and be looking out for part 2. It'll be the installation of the new MDS solenoid. So stay tuned, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this, subscribe, share, hit the like button. Please leave a comment too, because I like answering questions that you guys may have. I always respond back. So yeah, leave a comment. But until then, guys, I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys on the next one. Take care.